Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. And today I'm going to cover the list overview. List overview. Today we are going to cover the following topics. First one, structure of the list. Second, how to sort, filter and search the data in the list. How to configure the list. Let's get started. Log into your personal development instance. Once you log into your personal development instance, navigate to incidents, all incident and click on all incident. The highlighted part is called list. Lists are the most common ways to interact with data. A list displays a set of records from a data table. You can filter and customize list to display the information you need. Now let's see the basic structure of the list view. The highlighted part is called title bar. It displays the list title and in some cases the name of the specific list view. Next highlighted part is called breadcrumbs. Offer a quick form of filter navigation. Next highlighted part is called column headings. Display column names and provide some list controls. The next highlighted part is called column header search. Provides a quick form of search within a column. Next highlighted part is called fields. Display data. You can right-click a field to access more actions. You click on three horizontal lines in the title bar, then it displays a list menu. That list menu is called title context menu. If you click on the three horizontal lines besides the column headings, then it displays a menu. Menu is called list header context menu. Right click on the field, it displays a menu. Field context menu. Now let's explore the header context menu. Click on three horizontal lines and you will see this the list like view, filters, group by, show, refresh list, create favorite. Let's explore all these things. View. What is view? View is nothing but how user want to see the list of records in the content frame. For example, I am in default view. I can see the list of records with columns displays here like number, short description, open, caller, priority, all these columns. Okay. Um, and if I want to change from one view to another view, go to the views. And if I want to see what is the view for self-service, click on self-service. Okay, in self-service view, we have only three columns, number, open, short descriptions. Like that, you can switch from one view to another view. Okay, if I click on mobile view, in the mobile view is different. Okay, if I click on default view is different. What is this default view? Okay, default view is nothing but if any default view it apply to all the users, all the ITL users or all the admin users or who are having access to view the list of incidents from the incident module, so they can it will apply all to all those users this default view. Okay, for suppose let me open let me impersonate with the ITL user and see the list of columns. Okay, uh, incident, all incident. See, The same view it is in default view. So number, short description, open, caller, priority. Okay, let's end the impersonation. For example, I want to change this default view. I need to edit the default view. I need to remove some of the columns from default view so that I want to see it will apply to all the users or not. Incident, go to the all incidents. So change the view. How to modify this default view or how to create a new views. Let's explore. Okay. Right click on the any like header, column header, like header context menu. Right click and go to the configure and you can see the list layout. Click on list layout. So you can see this view name is default view. You can see all the columns or all the fields listed here in the order. For example, if I want to change the order from order, like I want to bring category after the short descriptions, click on category and move the up arrow. Okay, that's it. If for suppose I want to remove this opened and uh, I don't want to see the open in the list view, so select the open and remove it. Click on the side arrow. Okay, same way I don't want to see for example a category. Okay, um, select it and save it. Okay, so my list view is changed. I don't have this open and categories anywhere. Okay, let's see it is applied to ITL users also. Okay, let's see. Impersonate with ITL users. Incident, go to all incident, and here also you can see that there is no open and there is no category. Okay, there is no open and there is no category. So when you change the view from the list context menu, then it will apply to all the users. Okay, let's end the impersonation and click on incidents. Okay, so I want to create a new view. For suppose here we have like views like default view, incident panel view, major incidents or mobile incident or self-service or workspace. Okay, so I want to create some view called test view. Okay, so right click, list context menu, configure, select list layout. Okay, in the view name, click drop down here and select new. Okay, that means you can create a new view. So I'm going to create new view called test view. Okay, and click OK. Okay, so test view is applied, and what fields I want to show, like only number, short description, caller. I want to show only these things. I will remove all. Okay, to remove all, you can select all at once, like control and select and click remove button. Okay, and save it. So the test view is created, but it is not applied. So let's apply the test view. You can see the test view is created here. Test view is created. and click on test view. So you can see the number, short description, caller, and state. Let's impersonate with an ideal user and see this view is available to the ideal user or not. Okay. Incident. Click all and go to the views. The test view is available here. Okay. Click on test view and see. Only number, short description, caller, and states are available. And the impressions. Okay. So now go to incidents. Okay, it is very good that the test view is created, but I don't want to show this view. I want to delete this view. Okay, or I don't want to show this view to ITL users. So how to do these things? How to modify, like how to apply some restrictions on the test view? So for that, in the filter navigation, type views. Okay, under system UI, you see the views here. Okay, click on the views. Now sort like search with uh, name test view. Okay, this is the test view. Click on that one and load little list. And this list is applied to incident. Okay, so I want to apply only for admins, not to the ITL users. So you can restrict the views by clicking on roles. Okay, I want to show only to admins, not to ITL users. So I am restricting this view for only admins and save it. Now go to the incidents. Click on incidents. So this test view is still apply. Okay, for example, you see here test view. Okay, and go back to default view, and again you can go back to test view. Now let's see ITL users can see this view or not, because we restricted this view only for admins, not for ITL users. Let's see. Go to ITL users, go to incidents, and see the views. There is no test view here. Okay, there is no test view. So this test view is only shown to admin users, not to ITL users or any other users. Let's end the impersonation. Go to the incident list. Okay. So the other way of restriction, for example, I don't want to show this test view for other users. Like now we selected the roles, like it should show only for admin, right? So let's explore other option. Okay, let's go to a UI view. Okay, instead of roles, okay, don't select the roles, and done. Okay, and update it. Okay, let's see the ITL users can see this test view or not. Impersonate ITL users. Okay. Incident all, and see he can see the test view or not. Yes, he can see the test view. Now we will restrict this test view for all users. Okay, not only ITL users for all other users. How can we restrict? Let's end the impersonation. Okay, go to UI view, test view, and see there is a hidden button. Okay, so you can select this one. What happens if I select hidden buttons? So hover on the hidden button and see that does not show up in the view selection uh, unless user has admin role. For example, if the user is having admin role, he will see this test view. But the ITL users or all other users, they can't see if we select hidden button. Okay, let's update it and go back to impersonate with ITL users. Unselect incidents, see view. There is no test view. So by selecting the hidden checkbox, you cannot show the views to all the users except only for admin. Okay, let's end this impression. Okay, and go to incidents again. For example, I don't want to see this test view in this list. Okay, for example, go back to default view. I don't want to show this test in this list for admins or for any other users. Then what I need to do? Just you have to delete this view. Okay, go to the UI views and delete it. That's it. Delete this view. Okay, then if you see in the views list, you cannot find this view. In that way, who is having the access to edit the views or to create the views, they can create or edit or they can delete or they can restrict the views. Okay, now let's explore other type of views. Like for example, um, if I am changing this view, for example, I don't want to see this color, priority, state, okay, assignment, okay. I don't want to see all these fields in my list, but it should not affect to the all users. So how I can change? Okay, without affecting the other users, I want to change my list view. Okay, it should be available only for my. Okay, so then select the gear icon. Okay, this is called gear icon and select this and you can do whatever you want. For example, I don't want the color, uh, remove it. I don't want assignment group, remove it. I don't want state, remove it. Okay, then click on OK. Okay, so this is my personalized list. Okay, how to identify this list is personalized or this list is a default view. For example, if you see in the gear icon, there is a dot button. Okay, so if there is a dot, that means it is a personalized list. Okay, uh, you are in default view and you have personalized this list. Okay, you don't have the color. Okay, now let's impersonate with ITL user. It is reflected for ITL users or not, or it is reflected only for you. Okay, click on ITL users, history, incidents. In the default view, there is a color and priority and state, all these things. Okay, so it is not impacted to other users. Okay, so by selecting the gear icon, if you are changing the views, it applies only to you, not to the all users. Okay, so okay, I personalized. Okay, so I want to go back to the default view, what it is there. Okay, original view. Let's click on the gear icon. Okay, and then there you can see this reset to column defaults. Okay, so select this one. So now your list view is changed to original default view. You can see the caller priority assignment group, and see there is no dot icon here. Okay, there is no dot icon, so that means this is a original default view which is set by the admin or the users which is who is having the access to set this default view. Let's see the filters. What is filters? Um, so why we use filters? For example, I want to see only the state is equal to closed, okay? Only state closed incidents, okay? Or I want to see the priorities critical incidents in the list, okay? I want to see the caller Beth, okay? So I want to see the list of incidents only for caller Beth or for priority one or for state is closed. Okay, so that is so to apply some filters. Okay, on the list is called filters. Okay, so let's see. Click on filters and select like closed. Okay, that means. Um, Active is false, okay, or closed means that you can see there is a column called active. Okay, so let me add active column, configure configure list layout, add the field call column, add the field or column, okay, in the list. Okay, let's add here the top. Okay, so so all the closed, for example, the state is closed incidents, all the closed incidents have the active is equal to false. Okay, for example, if I click on filters active, that means those incidents which are inactive, that means which are inactive is equal to true, those incidents will be shown. Okay, for example, if I click on filters that is assigned to me, there is no incident is assigned to me, or um, okay, so there is no incidents assigned to me, so that is the reason you don't see this list. Okay, empty list. Okay, if you select the none means that it will remove the filter. Okay, so you can see the filter. For example, if I select again, I'm going to select the active incidents, and you can see this breadcrumb. This is called breadcrumbs. Active is equal to true. Okay, so I want to remove this filter, then I can select go to filters and select the none, or I can select here like if you hover your mouse on the arrow greater than arrow, then click on, then click, then it will remove automatically. So in that way you can remove the filters. Okay, um, you can remove the filters. Again, for example, if you search like you have the for text numbers, there is a search. Okay, so this list is the same as the default list view. Okay, so for example, if you want to search active is equal to true, okay, active is equal to true, then you can then uh, you can search from the search list here. Okay, and if you want to remove, and you can remove the filter. Okay, for example, there is a for text that you don't know where it is. Okay, for example, I search the text like my computer. I don't know my computer where it is, like in which field it is, like it is in short description or caller or priority or assignment group. I don't know. So I want to search my computer what in all the columns. Okay, then I have to select the per text and then my computer. Okay, click on enter. Okay, then the keyboards is equal to my computer. So wherever my computer is there, like the keyboard, my computer is there in all over, you can see. For example, my computer is seen here in my computer. Okay, and here you don't see my computers anywhere. So maybe if you open this incident, you can find out my computers. Okay, in the work notes or anywhere. Okay, so that's the reason. Or That's the reason those three records are visible. Okay. So remove the filter. Or you can search. For example, there is a search bar. Generally, this uh, this header search is deactivated. So if it is not visible for you, click on this icon, like a reference icon. Click on this icon, so it will expand the search list. Okay. For example, I want to search only the active is equal to true. You can search it. Okay, you can search it. Okay, you can search the true words. True, that means it is equal to true. Um for example, if I remove this filter, okay, if I remove this filter and I want to search the word, like for example my passport or passport. Okay, um PSS WORD. Okay, so that means there is no word, but that means the short description starts with, if you don't have anything, like for example any wildcards. Okay, wildcards is nothing but, for example, um, if you want to search password in the short description, wherever it is, for example, it is in first position or second position or third position. For example, this my password is at last position. Okay, so I want to find the list of incidents in which short description contains password, not starts with. Okay, so how to do that one? So in the search list, okay, click star and password. Okay, password. Okay, so that means it contains, okay, wherever the password keyword is available in short description, so it shows all these records. These are called wildcard entries or wildcard letters. Okay, so for example, equal to, if I type equal to, that means the short description equal to, that means only password. Okay, not other things. Okay, so in that way, like or not contains. Okay, so anything. So in the description I will add the link. I will add the link to the wildcard. So what are the list of wildcards available in ServiceNow, so you can explore that wildcards entries. Okay, so again, how remove this filter? Okay, so by clicking on this funnel, okay, you can create more filters. For example, if I want to select the field which you want to search, for example, short description. Take short description is the best example. Okay, short description. This is the field. Okay, and this is the operator. Have to choose. It is starts with, ends with, contains, does not contains, is or is not. For example, it contains password. Okay, and run it. Okay, so it shows the same thing, that star password, right? Okay, uh, so short description contains password. Okay, what if I do like does not contain password and run? So you can see this file called exclamatory and star. That means that is a does not contain symbol. Okay, that does not contain operator. Okay, so you cannot so short description does not contain password is listed all the list of incidents. Okay, this or is means that is an equal word, or is not, or is empty, or is anything, is one of. So there are different types of operators and you can build your own. For example, does not contain short description, or okay, and for example, and priority one. Okay, I need to see the incidents which does not contain password and priority one incidents. Okay, now you have 64 incidents. You can see the count here in the header. These are the count. Okay, and 1 to 20 is like list of records. So now priority, right? Priority, enter, and is 1. I want to see only the list of incidents which does not contain password and priority is 1, and run it. Click on run. So you can see this 25. Okay, only 25 incidents are with critical and the short description does not contain. Okay, for example, um, if contains password and is critical, then see, I have only 2. Okay, this is an AND operator. What I want to see, like if contains password, or I want to see the list of or priority is critical. Okay, so or conditions. So what happens, I can see the incident list of incidents with short description contain password or priority is 1. For example, you can see the priority is 1 but it does not contain password. Okay, so all this list, okay, it will show. So in that way, you can build your own filter. Okay. For example, if you want to save this filter, in the filter list, in the filters, if you want to save this filter and like it will be useful for the future. For example, if you want to have the same filter again, okay, this is like um, this is like when you are using repeatedly, like this filter is needed for you in your daily life. So you can create your own filter and save it so that it will save your time instead of creating the filter again and again. Okay. So how do I save this filter? So click on this funnel again. Okay, you have the save button here. Okay, click on save. Okay, save as. What is the filter name, like active or okay, what is okay, I will type like password. Okay, for simple use to show a demo. Okay, and to visible to whom, to me or everyone or any group. Okay, if I select this button me, then it will show only to me this filter. Okay, if I select everyone, it will show to all the users. Okay, if I select the group, it will show only for those group of people. Okay, for now I will select the me. Okay, that means it will show only to me, and click on save. Okay, the filter is saved. Now if you go to filters list and see there is a password, this tick mark, because this filter is already applied. Okay, now go to home page. Go to home page. Okay, go to incidents again. Incident, all list. So the filter is removed because once you move from one page to another page, the filter will automatically remove. So if I want to have this filter again, I have to create it. Instead of creating the filter again, so I can go back to the filters and select the password. So it automatically apply. Okay, that is how you can create your own filters and you can apply the filters. Okay, and also for example, there is a number field. I want to sort this. This is like incident is 60 9902. There is no order. There is no. It shows all the incident with irrespective of number. So because I want to see the incidents from greatest number to lowest number. Okay, so you can sort it. Click on here, and you can sort from A to Z or Z to A. For example, if I sort Z to A, so I can see the I can see the latest incident, okay, biggest number and 9095432 In the same way, I can sort to Z to A, sorry, A to Z. Okay, so that from lowest to highest. Okay, um, so that is the default. That is the how we can sort. It is applicable for all the columns. For example, I want to sort this Z to A, or that is means like true or false, or A to Z means false or true. So that's way. Or you can double click. For example, if I click on priority, okay, double click, you can double click, it will change the sort, and again double click, it will change the sort. Okay, see again, double click, okay, from A to Z, double click Z to A. So you can do it by selecting the sort, by selecting here sort A to Z or Z to A, or by simply double clicking this one. Okay, in that way you can sort it. Okay, now I want to show, I want to see only this priority 4 incident. So how to show this list? One way is like go to here, go to search, click on priority and type for priority. The other thing is like add the filter condition, okay, show filter, okay, in that way. Or here you can search priority 4, okay. What is other way? I need to see only the priority for incidents. For example, right click on the field context menu. Okay, right click on the field, then it will get field context menu. Okay, field context menu and select show matching. Show matching, that means it will show only the list of incidents with priority 4. Okay, in that way you can build your filters. Okay, click on right click on the field, that is like field context menu, show matching and filter out. These two are important things in our daily life. Okay, show matching means it shows the list of records which matches that value. Filter out means it removes that value from the list of records, so it will show the remaining records. For example, if I filter out the priority 1, so you can see only the 4, 3, 5, all these priorities, but you cannot see the priority 4. Okay, priority 1. Okay, then you remove the filter. That is about the filters. Okay, for example, one more thing I missed it. So for example, I created this filters. Okay, password, I don't want to show this password filter to anyone or to me or anything. So what you need to do is like click on edit personal filters. Okay, so it will go for the table incident and user is equal to a system administration. So this filter I created, okay, so it will, those filters which you create, it will show those only those filters. Okay, so click on this password. Okay, so again, what is the filter conditions, all these things. Okay, so if you want to delete this one, you can delete this one. Okay, if you want to update the filter and you want to update this one, you can update or you can delete this filter. Okay, in that way you can add or delete, or you can add the roles also. Okay, roles is not there here. Okay, so you have to open this passport and right click on them. I did not show this one because this is the form, or these things you are going to learn in the new next classes, but forget about what I am doing right now. Okay, configure form layout. I added like the fields called roles. And there is no hidden here. Okay, there is no hidden field. Okay, only roles. So if you want to show um, only for roles, you can show. Okay, you can add like for ITL users or for any users. Okay, all these things. Okay, for example, I did not add this filter. So let's see. Okay, so So this filter is only for me. I have saved this one, so that's the reason it is shown to only me. If I select for everyone's, then it will apply. It will show for all the ideal users and all the users. Okay. So that's about filters. Okay, that's about the filters. Now let's see what is group by. Okay, so what is group by? For example, if I click active button, group by active. So that means it groups by active, like active is equal to false and active is equal to true. So how many records are there? Like false records and true records, and it displays the count here is like 27 or 40. So it groups the list of records into groups. For example, if I go back and group by, for example, like uh, what is the priority? Okay, select the priority, group by priority. So you will get all the list of incidents like priority 1, priority 2, priority 3, priority 4, priority 5. All these type of incidents it group by. Okay, so you can remove this group by selecting the group is equal group by none. Okay, or you can do the group by in the list context menu. For example, if you want to do the group by priority, like you can click on this arrow buttons and group by priority. Okay, so to ungroup, click on three horizontal lines and ungroup it. That's it. So this is simple. The group by means the list of incidents. It takes set of incidents as a one group. Okay, so it displays the list set of groups. Now let's see what is show. It is like show 10 rows per page, show 15 rows per page, show 20 rows. For example, you can see this list here. This contains 1 to 20. That means you have total count is 67, but it will see only 20 records. Okay, it is because it is set to show 20 records. Okay, so I can increase, I can decrease. For example, I can decrease to 10 rows per page. Okay, 1 to 10, or I can increase like show 50 or 100. For example, if I select 100, you can see all this 1 to 67 one page. Okay, it is recommended to set show value from like show 20 rows per page, because when you load the list, for example, if I click on incidents all, so it will display fast. It loads 20 records fast and it shows the display of the records to us. If we select 100, then it loads slow. That means it is performance issues. So if we set this thing like show 100 records for all the users, so all the users will have this performance issue. Some users have bad network, so they are like there are a lot of performance issues for those users. Okay, so to avoid such things, so you can set only it is recommended to set only 20 records per page. Okay, or low. Look, so for example, if there is a, so I don't want to show 100 rows per page for any users to select it. So how do I remove this one? So then go to system properties. Okay. So I am going to system properties table. I will tell you how I will navigate the system properties table in the next in upcoming classes. Okay, so no need to worry about now that what I typed in the filter navigations, and do not panic on these things. Okay. So, in assist properties, search with like the property name what is the properties table, search with a UI per page. For example, if you set this property and you can find 10, 15, 20, 50, 100. Okay, so you can add more values, but it is not recommended. If it is really needed, then you add, and once your requirement is done, please remove it because it is going to affect your performance. Okay, so if you don't want to show this 100, remove this 100. Okay, it is better to remove it 100 from the list values. Okay, then if you click on show, then okay, it is reload the page. Reload the page. Reload the page and show. Now you don't see this 100, so 100 is removed. So that is the show. Okay, that is the show. Refresh list. For example, every time these new incidents are creating by some other users or some other integrations or some else, okay. So if you open this one and keep, it will not refresh the list automatically. So either you need to reload the list or you can refresh the list from here to refresh only the list. If you reload here, it will reload whole page. Instead of that, you can reload here the refresh list. Okay, or to refresh list, or you can click just all breadcrumbs so that it will refresh the list. Okay, that is about the refresh list. What is create favorite? Okay, that's a create favorite. Um, for example, I am using this incidents module. Okay, or like daily I use this incident. Okay, incidents, a list of incidents, all these things. So to navigate to incidents, I need to type incidents in the filter navigator, and I need to click on incidents so that it opens the list of incidents. So instead of that, I can create favorites. Like I can directly go to the uh, favorites tab and I can select. For example, okay, this list of incidents I want to create a favorite, create favorite. Okay, so its names. Okay, this is like incidents all. Okay, all incidents. Okay, you can select the icon, the color. For example, I can select the purple, or I can select orange. Yeah, orange, or the list of records, filter icon, or whatever the icon if you need. Okay, like you can select the star and click on done. That's it. That's it. Okay, that's about a favorite. Okay, how to create the favorites. Or there is another way. For example, for example, there is another way. For example, like if I like active is equal to true on run, so I want this list as an active incidents as a favorite. Okay, so how I can do it? Like you can drag this list and you can drop here. Okay, so it automatically create a favorite list. Okay, that is the other way of creating the favorites directly. Or if you want to create favorite only for this incident, okay, for example 9009, so you can drop the one record and do this. Okay, so let's go to home page. Let's go to home page and see. Okay, now it is reloaded. Everything is reloaded now, and now go to favorites and click on incident all. So it will display the incident list, all incident list. If I click on active, so it will display the active. If I click on this one, it will open only that incident. Okay, not all the incidents. It opens the incident form actually. Okay, so that's how the favorite works. Okay, for example, now go to incidents all. Okay, I want to remove this incident from favorite list. Okay, so you can click here to remove it directly. It will remove. Okay, if I want to move this incident to upper, okay, so that when I click on favorite, I can have to see the topmost one. Okay, so how I can do that one? So you can do by clicking edit favorites. Okay, edit favorites and three arrow bars will come. So hold the cursor and move it. That's it. So that way, or you can rename it, or you can remove if you don't want. For example, if I remove it, it will not, okay. Or if I want to remove this only active incidents, I can say like active incident per my understanding. Okay, like that. That's it. Okay, that's about creating the favorite. That's about the basic list overview. Okay, there's not much customizations or configurations I have shown. How you need to use, you can use the list view. How to do these things, basic things I showed you. But there are some advanced level of list overview or list configurations. So I will show you in the next upcoming class. Okay. Please do subscribe to get alerts for upcoming videos. Hope you will enjoy and learn service now. Thank you very much for your time.